Right then, chaps. Here's what you should do instead of monk mode because it actually works. Now, the problems with monk mode are it's unsustainable. You have to have extreme levels of discipline, which will lead to burnout, to just maintain it, right? People can't maintain it for long periods of time. People always say monk mode for a week, monk mode for a day, monk mode for 30 days, 2 weeks, whatever. It's never, this is my baseline. You're never creating a new normal. You're only prolonging. You only know you're going to go back to bad habits and they're going to, creep back in slowly. And the whole monk mode thing was just a waste. It relies on motivation. You have to be really motivated to want to do this monk mode. You have to put so much thought and effort into it that what are you doing what are you actually doing whilst in monk mode, right? You're just too busy focused on it, right? Progress crashes the moment motivation dips because there are no real systems in place to make it sustainable. And it's all or nothing. Monk mode is based around doing it for a certain day, and you're reaching up, and then one slip, you reset back to zero, and then you feel like you've lost everything and you have to go again. Or you feel like you didn't do it right and you didn't get the actual outcome you're meant to be getting from it. It isolates you. You're being cut off from people, from things you like doing, right? Happiness. You have to be able to have a break and do things that you enjoy, right? And it's about control, not flow. So you're constantly fighting yourself instead of designing an environment where focus just happens naturally. So what we want to do is we want to reduce decisions, right? We want to live a boring life with very minimal decisions in it. And this is our baseline. This is our flow. This is our life. This is just who we are. Things can add to it, but base level is this. So it means consistent routines, repeatable meals, same wake sleep cycles, and structured environments, right? Every unnecessary decision we remove. What to wear, what to eat. We don't scroll on our phones, so we don't do that. What do we watch? Well, we watch documentaries. We watch some history videos. We watch those kind of things, right? All of this frees up cognitive energy for real work. The things that are going to help you achieve your goals is just, accelerated because of your mind and your ability. Whereas monk mode often requires constant micro decisions to stay in monk mode. Whereas a boring life just flows, right? Same routines, same places, same things, same clothes, same inputs, same outputs. Everything is going to be more predictable day after day. You're going to know, well, okay, I know I'm going to get 8 hours sleep tomorrow, so I know I'm going to feel good tomorrow. I know I'm going to be able to get my work done tomorrow. I'm not going to have these crashes. So we're working on our baseline dopamine, which is stable and predictable, right? Predictable focus. So we're limiting our cheap dopamine, which we get through scrolling TikTok, scrolling YouTube Shorts, Instagram. Sugar, terrible for you, and novelty. Stabilize your baseline mood. You stop chasing motivation spikes and instead normalize consistent energy. Whereas monk mode tends to yo-yo between deprivation and reward. Boring life normalizes peace. Next slide, please. Systems over sprints equals a sustainable progression, right? Progression history, I should say. Monk mode is usually temporary and requires a start-stop period, right? You're either in it or you're not. Whereas a boring life doesn't rely on moods or external discipline. It automates progress with habits. You get more done over time because nothing needs a restart. Nothing's changing. The way you are living, the way you're adapting doesn't change. You don't have to, get used to it. You don't have to get used to, feeling this way. That's just life. No performance pressure equals a more authentic output. Monk mode can turn productivity into an identity contest. Cold showers, no fap, 4 a.m. wake-ups, woo! Whereas a boring life doesn't care how you look, just that you're getting stuff done. You're executing. Your creativity and work stop being performative. They become process driven. You're not doing it for show, you're doing it for outcomes. Boring compounds exponential results, right? It equals exponential results. The boring life gives you more days in the game, and in the long run, volume beats intensity. I would rather be doing 8 hours of work every single day than 12 hours of work in monk mode for a couple weeks at a time, right? Tiny consistent outputs lead to massive transformations in your writing, business, fitness, whatever. Whereas monk mode looks dramatic but rarely compounds. Boring life is a compounding disguised as dullness. You know, you're in monk mode and the action only comes when you're in monk mode, right? That's it. You have this time span to get your goals done. And after that, we all know you're going to be back to scrolling short form. You're going to be back to having Lion and Takeaway and McDonald's and whatever else. So, design a life where dopamine is naturally low. And then you'll feel like work is amazing to do. You'll get such a dopamine rush from doing work, from ticking your to-do list off, from learning new things, from listening to the right people. We've got decisions that are minimal. There's a reason why Zuck always used to wear the same outfit. He didn't have to have the decision, the time spent doing that, the mental energy, picking his clothes, that t-shirt, those jeans, whatever, right? You now have more time to actually work. Your routine doesn't cut out all the fun. It just controls it precisely. You know, follow a routine like this. Monday to Friday is just deep work days. You wake up at the same time 7 days a week, but you have your start work time and you have your work blocks and you go, right, as soon as it ticks 1 p.m, that's lunchtime. As soon as it ticks, 1:30, I'm back to work, deep work of the task day. And then you go, okay, I got this, got that, boom. Every single day, it's the same thing. You wake up and you know, I've got this to do, so I'm going to get out of bed. And I follow this plan. And you don't have to think about the plan. You're wired to just know it and do it. You don't have to think. You look at your to-do list and you get it done. Maybe Saturday you have no work. You relax with the fam, your partner, your friends. You go out. Maybe you have a little bit of alcohol, right? You have your vices. Then Sunday, right, this is meant to say Sunday, half day. Maybe you wake up and you go, right, okay, I'm going to chill. I'm going to sit downstairs. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to just sit. I'm going to be on my phone. I'm going to go on Twitter. I'm going to do this. And then 12 o'clock comes, 1 o'clock comes, maybe after lunchtime, you go, right, okay, let me get some work done. Let me get a jump start on the week. Let me plan out the week. What do I want to have achieved by the end of day Friday? And then Monday comes around and now you're in flow state. You know what's going to happen. So then, boys, I hope this video helped you. I appreciate you spending the time to listen to me ramble on. If you like this, be sure to like and subscribe. If you've got any video ideas, be sure to comment them down below. And I appreciate you. Have a great day.